Welcome to Wake Up and Make Up. The purpose of this, vlog is to just encourage someone. Encourage that man, that woman, that boy, that girl, whomever you may be, that there comes a time in your life where you're going to have to relinquish control of everything. If you're one of those people like I am, having control of things has been something that I've done for a long time. And I am learning to let that go, because that's a spirit. First of all, it's what's called a Jezebel spirit, feeling like you have to have control of everything. And I have faced some things that I could have had control over, but I did not. I Anyway, that's a different story. Um, but you have to learn to trust God in everything. And trusting God is not just a lip service. It's not just going around saying, "Oh, I trust God, I trust God. My faith is going to keep me." Yes, faith will keep you, but you have to exercise that muscle. Um, when I say wake up and make up, I say that because each day you have to wake up, or each day God allows you to wake up. You have to make up in your mind what it is that you are going to receive, or how you are going to start your day. You start your day with gratitude, affirmation. Well, first off, with prayer. You, in your prayer, you can include your gratitude. Gratitude to God for Him waking you up this morning. Gratitude to God for Him keeping you through the night. Gratitude for all that He has blessed you with. You may not have everything that you want, but He will provide all of your needs. And I'm not up here to preach. I'm not up here to give a sermon. None of that. I'm just up here to give a word of encouragement to those that may be dealing with some things. Because I have found myself to really know that God is it. Yeah, I've been in church for a long time. I grew up in the apostolic church at first, and then as I got older, I moved away from that. And I still do go to church, attend an amazing church, and I have found I have grown more in God now than ever before. Trusting God is a posture. It is a heart posture. The reason why I say it's a heart posture is because that's the one thing that God is most interested in, is in your heart. And if your heart is in the posture of being humble and trusting God, then that's it. God's got you. And once you realize that, ain't nothing gonna break your stride. Ain't nothing gonna take nobody, no nothing, no demon in hell can take anything or convince you of anything different. I can't convince you of what I have experienced. You have to experience it for yourself. I can't tell you what I've experienced. It's like my pastor was preaching this past Sunday. He said, you don't want to miss church. Yeah, you can tell people what the message said, what the message was, but you can't tell people about the experience or the encounter that you had with God. You can tell people about how well the choir sang. You can tell people the scripture. Oh yeah, pastor came from um I can't even think of it now, but I have it. I have it highlighted in my Bible, trust me. I mean on my phone. Um but you can't verbally get across what the experience was like in your encounter with God. Yes, you can have an encounter with God at home, but the word says, do not forsake the assembly of others. The word also says, where two or three are gathered in my name, there shall I also be. So, go to your house of worship. Oh, and your message that your pastor gives you ain't always going to make you happy or tickle your fancy. It's not. You might leave church some Sundays kind of heated with your pastor. But if he's truly your pastor and you're truly there at church for the godly encounter, then you're going to go back. Because that correction is in love. It's not for condemnation. So just remember that you have a godly pastor and you have experienced God in your house of worship and your church, then there should be no reason why you miss it. Not saying that you have to go. I'm not even going to say that because I don't want to be double-minded or speak with a forked tongue. But for me, I don't like when I miss church service because I feel like I missed something. I know I've missed something. And it's not the same as watching it on YouTube or on Facebook Live. That's just for me. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. So I'm not going to keep you up here long. As a matter of fact, I'm going to close. And I just pray that tonight before you go to bed, you just thank God for your day. Thank him for bringing you to the end of another day. And allow God to do what he needs to do. Let God be God and all his enemies be scattered. And that's it for me. Remember to wake up and make up. Peace.